I have manpower to man it as well. Might as well put it in right away. Hold on, where it is? Where is it? Oh, maybe this doesn't need manpower. Huh. Okay. I suppose that does not need manpower then. It just works. It just works. Just like a Bethesda game. It just works until it doesn't. And then it never works again. Oh, I didn't know that this actually gets salvaged because some of the buildings gone missing. Essentially, the buildings themselves also get salvaged. I didn't know that that happens as well. Which doesn't matter. As long as we get the resources, it's all good. It's all good. And you've cleaned up the radiation. Can you now... Yeah, we're missing metal and plastic for this now. That's fine. Okay, we got 20% extra happiness and 490 extra water. Thank you for that. And I'm gonna put a filter on you so that we can get rid of all the contamination. Okay, one person needs tools. One person is contaminated? Well, why don't you get protective gear, you lunatic? We actually have protective gear. For once in your lifetime, do something clever. It's gonna take a while before we get enough knowledge again. Not that really. Oh, these are decrees. I need to make a form. I completely forgot about it. But electronics is there as well. I'm gonna need to do that as well. At some point. Let's see. What are we building here? We're got 3 for metal, 4 for cloth, and 1 for plastic. It's difficult to get ahead of the curve here because the consumption is so high. All of these buildings consume these resources. 2 people are unhappy. Well, you can continue being unhappy. Okay, now let's see. There was a... Ah, yes. So this is the attractiveness of the location. You can increase that with decorations. That's why these guys are all green, because they have lamps and stuff. Oh, this is done. Perfect. So, rainwater collectors. Actually, low is okay, I think. Let's do if it's medium. So now, the collectors will automatically be covered, as well as the fields, if the rain that's falling is has a certain degree of contamination in it. I've put it on medium, so if there is low, low, then that's fine. That will be filtered out anyway. But if it's medium or higher, then these are covered up, so we don't collect it. And the water that's coming from these gets filtered up anyway. Also, fields don't get contaminated because they get covered. Well, right now they're contaminated because I only turned this on when the rain was already falling, so of course it didn't have any effect. But other than that, it will work just fine. Okay, so let me see, what else do I need? Now, there are a couple of things that I should probably invest into. One of them being, of course, a temporary storeroom. which increases the amount of resources you can store, including food. No, I do want to keep this in the range of the decontamination facility. Let's build it here. Okay, paved road. This needs to be unlocked, so we're not gonna build building that yet. Okay, what do we need next? We need to start working on our community. And we will need the electricity as well. But I will need to have those researched first. Forum would be good. You know that there is another type of resource, the mine. Oh, the refinery. Oh, I'm gonna need this. I think refinery should be the next thing that we research. Because better to have one building than 9 buildings that does all the same thing. And I can put all of them in the same building then. And we have a disease! And we're in the middle of a drought. And also notice that now that we have a weather station, we can actually see what kind of rain we're gonna be getting. So we can prepare. You still have something. Oh, you just have the contamination and you left. There's no water in there. And a dust storm. Wonderful. I think it would behoove me to put in some more medics in the medical facility. Ugh. Okay, so the buildings are damaged. Also, it's a drought. Also, oh jeez. You can see the yellow, that's high contamination. We need to clear that out. Tasks, remove. We want that gunk out. How many settlers do I have? 11. That's enough. Do your job. Till that land. Low contamination doesn't hurt much, but a medium and high contamination, those are dangerous. So we need to start working on this because we will be getting more contamination, and we can already see that its average radiation in settlers is rising. That's probably why the disease sprung up again. Okay, so this is low weakly contaminated rain. That's fine. We can have that. That one, it'll all be filtered in here. We're kind of low on water. I think it was a drought though, so it's to be expected. We have plenty of food though. So much in fact that I think I'm gonna remove some people from some of the food tasks. We can put them back if we need to. I'm gonna put one person in the water carrying. And we're gonna wait for these guys to clean up all the... I wish that removing radiation was so simple in real life. Essentially what they're doing is they're flipping soil or removing topsoil, which technically would work, but when the radiation seeps into the ground, it seeps considerably. It depends on the level of surface radiation, but it's not that easy to clean. But nature has a wonderful way of dealing with radiation on its own, actually. If you wonder what I mean, just Google Pripyat, the town which is closest to Chernobyl that got evacuated. There are still some pockets of radiation there, but nature pretty much took care of everything else. So this is season 50. We have 86 people, 29 children. Okay, the radiation also subsided. Rain itself will clean up some of the radiation over time, especially when it's not contaminated. But it's not exactly realistic, but it doesn't matter, it works. Okay, now I believe we have some research to do. Now, electronics would be good. Defense measures would be good. A warehouse would be good. I would want a refinery. But it requires 3 knowledge. A hemp weaving mill, that wouldn't be a bad thing. That would make more cloth. I'm gonna put this into research, but then we're gonna save up 3 knowledge for a refinery. I do wanna see what this hemp weaving mill can do. I didn't play this game that much. I played through the tutorial and that's it, so I have no idea what other buildings do. We are not up for any droughts, but we will have some medium contamination coming in from rain. We have 20 settlers to put out, so let's put in another forester. We have all the herbalists and tailors that we need, and the charcoal burners. We can put another teacher. I'm gonna put another decontaminator. I'll leave it alone. Probably gonna need more recycling done. It's still not enough. I mean, once we have refineries, it'll speed up. But right now, it's not enough. And we have 17 settlers, which is enough for me to invest into. Nope, that's positioned poorly. We want it next to the road. Okay. I'm gonna put 1 for metal. I really don't need 1 for plastic, so 2 for metal and 1 for cloth. And once we have the refinery, it should go faster. It is moving along quite swimmingly. I hope we don't get raided anytime soon. Okay, research has been performed. Okay, I'm gonna pause. We have some housing issues. So 10 people are out of houses. 11 people need protective clothing. Why? We have protective clothing. Just go get some. I think when the children grow up, they don't have any protective clothing, and then that leaves that message. And I'll leave 3 more houses, and that's it. Everybody else gonna get shoveled into shelters. Okay, so hemp weaving. Was it resources? Hemp weaving mill. So that's a tailor. So it produces cloth from hemp. Oh, does it mean I have to have hemp? Yes, I need to. Okay, so this is a wasted piece of research because I don't have any hemp. I need to grow hemp. And to do that, I need to find a hemp seed. Ah. Okay, so, well... that tells me what I need to invest into. So we need to start exploring the place, which means I need to get expedition station up and running, because we will need to start doing expeditions. Won't be able to go any further without those, I'm afraid. And we need this. I can't remember though, is it Explorer or Scout that's required to get an expedition going. Okay, this house counts as an interesting location, which is for scouts. So I'm gonna leave it alive until we finish. It's probably just gonna be a salvage location, but still. There's a gas station here. There's plenty of stuff to explore. There's locations that you can investigate all over the place. Scrap yards. What are you guys missing? Metal, right? Yeah, you're missing metal. Well, at least we're good on resources, although the scrap supply is getting low. That being said, the scrap supply is getting low because what I did with the scrap of building all this stuff. Yeah, it takes 58 to build that. I did other things with scrap as well, including the research here. So I'm not surprised. We don't have any droughts coming in, but we still have 7 people who are homeless. So another shelter it is. That's also gonna take a bunch of scrap, 70, and I'm out of scrap now, yeah. We will need to collect some more scrap. So I'm actually gonna put in a task to gather scrap as well. So the settlers that are free will go and gather that. Okay, so we need some scouts. Okay, interesting locations. Open expedition window. I don't have a scout, so we're gonna go and make a scout. I'm gonna make 2 scouts. Send scouts. We're actually doing well on food, we're doing well on water. There's contamination issues. People are contaminated. Why not just tell them to clean up the contamination, though? Might be faster. Okay, so I need an expedition here. Okay, do we have somebody? You are both a scholar and we need somebody who has a badge in... Nobody has an explorer badge. Not a single person has an explorer badge. That is not good. Well, it just means that we won't get as much from there as we could. That's all. Okay. I don't want to send her alone. I'm gonna put in somebody else with him. Here. Exploring second destination. They want to. Okay, adapt expedition. Let's put in. Is that okay with you? Okay. Okay, we have 21 people who are available for work. We don't have much to put them to work to. It's a good thing that when you put in an explorer, the whatever task that they were taken away from gets filled out by another free settler, so you're never at a loss. I don't know what you want me to do about this, because I have the protective clothing. People just have to take it. It's not my fault they're idiots and they're not addressing themselves properly for the occasion. What I can do, though, is I can clean up some of this stuff. Radiation. There we go. It's a large task and it'll take a while to do, but it is all because I love you all as my citizens. I honestly don't care, but you know, do what you have to. We have 100 people and 20 children. That's wonderful. We have also 1 full tank of water and 1 being filled as we speak. I might actually want to increase the amount of people working there, since I do have the manpower to do so. Okay. Expedition is being prepared. Next is a refinery. I don't care about anything else. We are gonna make that bloody refinery. We need 2 more knowledge to get that. How's the expedition going? We still need 2 expedition rations to make it. There we go. It's being prepared. Are we in the middle of a drought? Indeed we are. Not exactly a drought, it's just not having any rain. I wish this could be automated. Okay, so where are you folks? I wonder if this decontamination thing has anything to do with the fact that maybe we need to have another decontamination station somewhere else. I don't know. What do you mean expedition is waiting for instructions? I already told you what you need to do. You just need to go there.
The scout really wasn't exaggerating. That mural on the wall is creepy, but somehow fascinating too. Was it maybe supposed to be a warning? Well, at any rate, it'll be easy for us to get into the building. Part of the rear wall has collapsed.
What do you mean try it there? What does that mean? Ah, okay. So it's like a little adventure. Oh, I get it. So this tells me how many actions I can take. So that's what the rations are for. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, I can select what they want them to find reusable things. Okay, 2 happy settlers and an exploration badge. Okay. Okay, we got some research utensils. Oh, so it's not limited. I can actually do all of it. Perfect. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a very good way of exploring